Yo, it's Guido with a quick tactics tip. All right, here we are in our scout. We're on Prokhorovka, but this applies to any map where you've got a scout forward and he's putting eyes on and you're one of the snipers. You'll notice I've got a bazillion sniperinos back here. Snipe a llama ding dang, and we can have a good time. I get my little tiny ELC. I like to, just as a side note, I like to use this lower bush because people tend to blind shoot this one. I also blind shoot this one if I'm not getting any love out of this right there, but it's a less common place to be, I would say. There is another even 90, so I would love to go up this bush line, but I don't really want to even 90 v even 90 because that tends to be a proxy light situation. They have a hard time even seeing each other, and then you're both lit, and then you're in trouble. And if you're the guy further down, you're in big trouble. So I'm not using the bushes yet. I want to get rid of the other even 90. But what I really want to talk about, though, is you're the sniper today, all right? You're the sniper. What do? You see your scout forward, but you don't want to get too far forward. And I like the initial stopping point for them. Not bad. All right, so they're all kind of hanging out there, and then we see a scorpion. All right. You need to be close enough to your scout that your draw range works. But if you take my circle and you shift it back to about the TNH, and I do have a video on this already because it's a pretty good scouting game, but I just wanted to cover this as a quick tactics tip. You'll notice that the TNH will have the scorpion in its draw range, and we're able to shut this guy down. The Barask also gets hammered. He dies. Scorpion's still taking hits. So we got both these guys spotted. I'm up to 1,652. All right, now watch them creep up. You can see them. I'm going to show you what's going on here. Here they all come. They're like, ooh, yeah, we're winning. We're getting shots. Let's get closer. Let's get closer. Be very careful with that. Try to resist the temptation. Make sure you have render range from where you are, that you can see everything your scout is spotting. But don't get so close that, guess what? The enemy's even 90 is going to see you when you fire. Okay, so let's just watch what these guys do, because they're moving there like, oh, yay, shots. I love it. Here comes the TS5. He's like, oh, man, I love shots. A WT. Give me more shots. Come on, baby. T28. Yeah, attack, attack. Give me shots. TS5 drives right into the front of the bush. Pretty sure he is looking straight through it, and he does not have a dark bush in front of him. So if he fires and the enemy, even ELC, is anywhere and back in here somewhere or up in this bush where I haven't seen him, and I won't because I'm not close enough, he's going to get seen immediately. So look at him. Do not come up line abreast of your scout in this situation, especially if there's an enemy ELC running around still, and he hasn't been lit. So you have to assume he's doing what I'm doing. See, look at him. Like, oh, I love it. Yeah, shots. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Insert evil laugh. He's making the evil laugh. He's like, ha 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 ha. I just keep going. Now, why? Why would you go past your scout? Oh my goodness gracious! They're all hanging out right there. They're all hanging out right there. Let's speed this up. There's the JT. All right, guys, start shooting. Right. Uh-oh, somebody. Uh-oh. Oh God, people are seeing. People are shooting back. Poor TS5, he's taking hits. The Stir's taking hits. Stir's taking hits because the Cobra actually has eyes on from back in that corner there, more than likely. Although their ELC could be right here. He could have snuck through those trees very easily and be right on these guys. Look, everyone's shooting, but a lot of guys are getting spotted. See all the shots coming back in, going up to the... Look, somebody just shot into the bush. They know what's up, right? So people are starting to put shots into that bush. Look, the T95's taking shots into the bush. I'm glad I'm down in this lower bush. Oh, somebody shot into the lower bush. It just happens to be that I wasn't in that particular position. And then they just go by, right? They're like, oh yeah, let's just keep pushing, baby. It's all good. Artie's shooting in there. Everyone's like, oh, that stupid ELC. I can't stand that guy. There goes the TNH. He's been seen, and now I'm going to go ahead and start moving around. All right, so that's it for that quick tactics tip. There really was no reason for all of them to bunch up right here. I mean, holy cow, if that enemy ELC happened to get close enough to light all those guys, it would have been an absolute field day for their campers back here. Thank goodness he wasn't. I believe I actually catch him out here in a little bit. But there you go. Quick tactics tip. Stay back far enough that you don't get lit, but close enough that you can get shots. Great example here on Proc. Line abreast with your scout in this line. That's a horrible place to be. And I'm not going to make you watch it, but some of those guys die here pretty soon. Because I'm going to move up. We get in a fight with the ELC, but they start shooting and they all get lit up. So there you go. I will also throw one other thing in there. You'll notice this guy's in the middle of the road. That's horrible. because you got a good line of sight down that road. So I think that's how he gets seen. In addition to that, they're all on the edge. These guys shoot. Someone topping on the middle can see them because they're not fully bushed, or they're not they don't have the dark bush in front of them. It's just this whole idea right here is terrible. The whole idea is terrible. That's all I've got. We will see it.